Something's wrong. I gave Voodoo a bath last night, and then I brought him to a stall to give him his snack, which he hasn't been in a stall in a very long time because it's summertime. He wouldn't come out last night, so I fed him more, thinking that he just was still hungry. But it's overnight, and he still has not come out, and no matter what I do, he will not come out. He feels stumbly even to me. What's going on with him? Y'all, I'm worried, like really worried. I went to give Voodoo a bath. He was disgusting. He just looked like he had been sweaty and rolling in just endless amounts of dirt. So I did that, but I noticed that him like staggering gait and like, you'll see. Then he wouldn't come out of his stall. He wanted to be in there all night. I messaged Courtney back and forth asking what she thought. She told me to pick out his feet, make sure, check his feet. I did that. Then he finally came out and about yesterday. He spent the day in the yard, really, just eating grass. That was the thing here, was grass, water, hay only, nothing, no grains whatsoever. So I started to notice that he was out and about a little bit more. But then we put him in the Tex pasture last night, and I watched him, I came out several times, I watched him rocking back and forth on the ground, and that scared me, like a lot scared me. So let's go see what he's up to right now. You're gonna think this is gross, but that is proof that he has good, healthy horse poop right now. That is good poop, okay? Love, like I said, he's up and about today. Hey, buddy. How are you? You know how you find with your kids, with your partner, with your animals, that you can tell when something's off? I just felt it when I was giving him a bath. He let me scrub him. He wasn't agitated. Normally he gets a little bit bored because I like to really make his white, which you would never know now because he's clearly rolled in more dirt. But I used, the blonde shampoo after the horse shampoo, and I wanted to get the brassy tones out of his mane, and I wanted to be able to brush him and really get him a good antimicrobial bath, antifungal bath. I really was working on him. He let me use a rag on his whole face, which is very different for Voodoo. And his patience level was just wonderful. And I was like, man, this must feel good. And then I realized that he struggled a little bit to get into the stall. Like, he just didn't want to walk. And I thought that was so strange. And at that point in time, I didn't think anything other than maybe he was just worn out it was a hot day. And that he was also potentially showing off for Buc-ee's, because Buc-ee's wasn't in the stall and didn't have a bath yet. So I gave him grain, just a little bit as a snack, right? And then that is whenever I was getting ready to take him out of the stall, and he wouldn't come. So I asked Lester, go see if you can get Voodoo to come out of the stall, go back in the pasture. He would not move. So we put some extra water in to the stall that night, and we let him go. Let him stay right there. Next morning, I thought, for sure he's ready to get out. He was not ready to get out. Voodoo, are you ready to get out now? Last night, he would not leave his stall. Normally, he eats dinner, and he's ready to go back out. Last night, he was like, I think I'll take a night in. I need a break from everybody. Good morning. You ready to come out now? Hi. You just want to... Come on, Voodoo. I know you were like, I didn't want to sleep alone last night. And Voodoo doesn't want to get out. What's wrong with him? How come he wanted to spend the night away from you? Have you been being mean to him? Have you been naughty, Bucky's? A little bit? It's okay to admit it. Voodoo, come on, buddy. Hey. Courtney, something is really wrong with Voodoo. Yesterday, I gave him a bath, and then I put him in the stall to give him a snack afterwards. He will not come out. He won't come out now. It's a whole day later. And like when I push him to try to get him to turn, he cannot. Like, it's not like stubbornness, I don't think. Like, he really is like struggling with balance or something. Something is very strange. And he's walking very gingerly. I don't know what's wrong. But he's never wanted to stay in his stall. And here we are. Another day later, where he did spend the night in this pasture. And he appears to be doing a little bit better. But I still get the vibe from him that something is different. Because here's something weird, right? Bucky's is way out there. This morning when I came out, they were side by side on this fence line. And that told me that Bucky's was calming him and really wanting to be there for him. And Voodoo just wanted love. And Voodoo is not that affectionate of a horse. Voodoo's a man, right? He doesn't want to be held or coddled or things like that. But today, he wanted affection and love. And I don't know. The only thing that Lester says is yesterday while he was out and about, like out and about in the yard all day long eating grass, that he pooped like 12 times. It was not diarrhea. It was just a lot, he said. So was he just constipated? I don't know. And this is like he's on the mend. Hey, buddy. I wish he would walk for y'all so that you could see if what I'm talking about, if he'll do it again. And I have a little video clip that I've, of course, put in here to show you what it was like the other day. Come on, Voodoo. Oh, they like to be dirty. You know, like right now I'm watching him and he looks okay. The fact that he's sitting out here nibbling instead of just standing somewhere is something to me. And I know I've called the vet and she's due to come out this afternoon or this evening, depending upon how her day goes. But it really freaked me out because when you have this big, strong animal who's always confident and overall very healthy, and then all of a sudden you see him just down, it like breaks your heart, first of all. But second of all, like, it's one of those things like I told you about with Beverly last week, is that with Beverly I could see what was wrong. With Voodoo I could not. I still can't. I have no idea. So I don't know. He appears to be doing well this morning though. Hey, buddy. Let's see here if he'll walk to me. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. No. He's like, the grass is really good right here. And we did not feed any grain last night. Hi, baby. How are you? You got a fly on your face. A lot of people asked me if it was colic. I didn't think it was because I didn't see him on the ground at all until last night. So I just don't know what to think. He doesn't have a fever. Courtney really thought it was his foot. I did scrape them out. And maybe I did get something out of it. I don't know. It could be just that he really was worn down from the day before. It got hot again this week, out of nowhere. How you feeling there, love? But he's not eager to leave this pasture. He's not sitting here pacing looking for his best friend. Kind of enjoying his pampering. I don't hear any gurgling in his belly. He doesn't have any extra bloat that I can see. It's so hard when you can't see things. I guess I would know more if I hooked up a halter to him to see if he'll walk with me, because that was the real struggle the other day. He just wasn't interested in going. And again, you first start to think like this isn't the routine. It's not what he wants to do. It's right before dinner. He wants to stand here and wait to be fed instead of going to do this bath type of thing. So you think it's defiance really more than anything. But then you start to realize that it's not defiance, that something was wrong. And now you don't know, like, is it still wrong? Is it something that only happens after you eat something? You know, I just don't know. It's like having a baby that can't tell you. Are you feeling better, baby? I'm not going to take him away from his enjoyment right now at all. But maybe later today I'll see if I can get a lead rope and a halter and get him to walk so I can see how that's going. Because right now, he appears to be A-okay. He's out and about. He's eating grass. And he looks okay. And if I showed you this video first, you'd be like, Jamie, there's nothing wrong with Voodoo. But if I showed you the other video, you would be like, there's something wrong with Voodoo. I don't know what to think. Buddy, I don't know what to think about you. With Dixie, I also can feel it, but I feel like she tells me. I feel like she understands me. Voodoo and I don't have as close of a bond. And that's my fault. I've not spent nearly as much time with him as he's what I consider to be Lester's horse. And he's really bonded with Bucky's. And isn't as, I'm just not as connected. You connect with certain animals. But I still know when something's wrong. It's just that I feel, this sounds so crazy. I feel like Dixie talks to me. I feel like she responds to me when I ask her things, and, you know, I just don't have that as close with Voodoo. But he appears to be doing okay. Oh, there goes his little walk, and his walk looks fine today. Yeah, if I came out and made this video first, you would tell me I'm crazy. But I'm going to show you the other day's video. And maybe the vet's going to come out here and tell me I'm also crazy. Maybe he was just constipated. Guess we're going to find out. But he's not leaving this pasture today. He's going to sit here and probably eat all of this grass down. That's what I predict, which is A-okay. Looks like he's doing just fine. All right, buddy, I'll come check on you later, okay? I love you. Hey. I love you, okay? You be a good boy. You be a good boy? I love you so much.